Orleans, New Orleans Mayor Mitch Landrieu and Police Chief Ronald Surface at a news conference to talk about the swarm of violence that has swept that city over the past few days. This week, 17 people were shot in just 18 hours, and at least 2 police officers were shot at. Just yesterday, the police headquarters had to be evacuated. That after 2 live hand grenades were found in a car after a chase. That incident also left 1 officer slightly wounded. The vehicle was being processed by crime lab technicians when they made the find. The technicians found the grenade in a safe location in the back of the car. No one was hurt.
Well, we are following breaking news right now. We are waiting to hear from New Orleans Mayor Mitch Landrieu and NOPD Superintendent Ronald Surface on the recent crime that has hit the Crescent City. In just 2 days, 17 people were shot and 5 people murdered in the city of New Orleans, and 2 officers were shot at. So with the latest on this, WDSU reporter Gina Swanson joins us now from City Hall, where the press conference is about to get underway. Gina?
Good morning, Randy. We do know in just about a couple minutes, Mayor Mitch Landrieu and Police Superintendent Ronald Surface will address all the violence that has happened in the city, a rash of violence since the year has begun that has seemingly made no distinction from where 2011 ended and where 2012 began. 13 people dead so far in the city in just as many days. We do know that the mayor is making his way to the podium right now. We certainly will listen in.
You like this? Good morning, everybody. We had a good 8-day run, a couple of great steps forward. The last couple of days, a number of steps backwards. And so goes the battle for the heart and soul of the city of New Orleans, one of America's great cities. In the last 48 to 72 hours, we have had a continuation of the street violence that has been plaguing our city for a very, very long period of time and continues to do so. I want to reiterate to the people of the city of New Orleans that this is completely unacceptable. In most of these cases, once again, the perpetrators knew each other. It's something that is too common and something, again, that cannot be tolerated by anybody in this city. We as a city are fed up with this foolishness. There are people in this building at the highest levels who themselves have been witnesses of some of these heinous crimes and who have themselves been victims over time. We are all in this together. We are more united. We're better coordinated. We are meeting on a regular basis and continue to do so with our local, state, and federal partners working together to tackle the problem. As you know, we are standing up the strategic command to analyze and to react more appropriately. In the last few instances, NOPD responded quickly and appropriately, I might add, to each of these incidents with help of witnesses, residents calling in for tips, and we want to thank everybody for that. This kind of quick action and cooperation from the community is what we need to get to scenes quickly, to secure them, to arrest perpetrators, and then bring them to justice. Where the community has rallied before, in the cases of Jeremy Gowman, Curtis Matthews, and Kiara Holmes in particular, we have had great success in catching the bad guys and in taking back our streets. We're addressing this across the spectrum, both on the front end and on the back end. On the front end, as you know, we've doubled the funding for recreation. We are, this day, increasing job and workforce development opportunities. Last week, we reintroduced midnight basketball. We are, as we speak, reintroducing conflict resolution through ceasefire. We will have an announcement with the partnerships with our schools coming soon. We are, in fact, linking mental health resources with the community. An example, we are working with the Nelson School and the RSD to link counseling based on that awful episode just the other day. But on the back end, on the end where it matters immediately, we are using data more effectively to track trends. We have, as of this day, beefed up the homicide unit. We now have 30 detectives that are working in a very aggressive way. We have new deployment strategies based on data, and we are sending our resources to where the hot spots are as we speak, and we are flooding neighborhoods with homicide and narcotics detectives following these murders. This is something that we all have to work together on and win. I know sometimes it feels like the deluge is upon us, but I remain and we remain undaunted. We have to win this fight together. because the future of the city depends on it. We're going to take the criminals off the streets, and we're going to do it with your help. We're going to win it because not doing so is not an option. It's a tragedy all around, and together we have to save our city. Thank you very much. I'm going to turn it over to Chief Surpass.